I'm going to be recording the step-by-step instructions for Chapter 2, Apply Your Knowledge, which is on pages 119 through 121 in your textbook. You should probably take a look at page 119 in your textbook so you can see the finished product. We're going to be creating a new web page template for this assignment. So to start out, we are going to create a new Dreamweaver website. So under the middle column, create new Dreamweaver site. We want to give this site a name, so I'm going to call this Apply. And I want to save it in a Chapter 2 folder. So I'm going to go to Web Design 2. Find your Web Design 2 folder. In Web Design 2, go into your Chapter 2 folder. Now create a new folder using this button. Call the new folder Apply. And then open that folder. And then hit Select. So you're inside your Apply folder. You should have the path of Web Design 2, Chapter 2, Apply. And then save. Now over under local files, your Web Design Apply site will pop up. All right, at this point we are ready. We are going to make a new template. So under Create New, you want to hit the More. We want a page from template. We want to do a new blank template. Under blank template, the template type is HTML template. We want no layout, and for our document type, HTML5, and then create. Okay, because this document, this template has not been saved, I want to save my template. So far, all I did was create a website, but I didn't create this page. So I want to do Save as Template. It's important that you select Save as Template. We want to give this a name, so I'm going to call it apply2_template. And then save. Now, under local files, I have a template folder with an Apply to template inside it. All right, at this point, I'm ready to start setting up my template. I'm going to click and make sure your cursor is inside your web page. I'm going to start creating a number of div tags. This is a good point to make sure you're in the classic version of Dreamweaver, and that you have a web page name right here with a .dwt file extension. That stands for Dreamweaver template. I'm going to go to my Common tab, and on my Common tab, I want to start inserting div tags. I'm following the directions now on page 120, and it says that this div tag is going to have a class name of container. Then I'm going to click that I want to create a new CSS rule. For the new CSS rule, I want to make sure that the rule definition is in a new style sheet, and then click OK. When this pops up, we have to save our style sheet in a new folder called CSS. So create a new folder, call the new folder CSS. Go inside that folder, and let's make the file name apply2.css, and then save. Okay, now we're ready to define how our container is going to look. I'm going to go to the box category. For the box category, I want a width of 1000. Keep this as px. Then hit Apply. We also want a right margin. Instead of having same for all, uncheck the box. We want a right margin of auto and a left margin of auto. and then apply. That's all we're going to do for our container, so hit OK. And then OK again. All right, now we've created our container. This is what all of our other containers are going to go inside. So I'm ready. With my cursor flashing after here, you're going to hit enter. We want to insert a header onto our web page. So I want to do another insert div tag. The class for this div tag is going to be called header. Then I'm going to click new CSS rule. Make sure the rule definition is your apply2.css, then click OK. Now my type, I'm going to change the font family using the drop down to Verdana Geneva Sans Serif. I want a font size of 18 point, so change the PX to PT. That's just a different way to describe a font size. Font weight, I'm going to change to bold. So any font typed in my header will be bold. Then I'm going to hit apply. Now I want to select a background color. My background color I'm going to type in as hashtag 9CC. And you can either type in your color always, or you can find it using the color picker. So it's this light blue color. Then apply. Next I'm going to go to box, and I want to change the size of my header. The width will be 1000. The height will be 75. Apply and OK. And then OK again. So here is my header. I'm going to replace this text and make it say my template title. Okay, I want a new div tag below the header, but still within your container. So click right here, make sure your cursor is flashing, click on Insert Div Tag again. The class for this is going to be called let's see, this one is going to be called Content. Click New CSS Rule, and then OK. My rules for content, I'm going to have a font family starting with Arial and then Helvetica. I will hit apply. Next I'm going to select box. Under box I want a width of 1000 and a height of 400. Then apply. Now I'm going to go to border. My border style is going to be solid, and then I will leave same for all. My width is going to be thin. Make sure same for all is selected. And for the color, I'm going to pick 000, which is the basic black, and same for all. Then apply. And OK. And OK again. Now we have an area for the content of our web page. It says we can delete the text that shows up, that generic text. And I'm going to go to Insert. We want to make this an editable region. So I want to go to Insert, Template Objects, and then Editable Region. I'm going to name this Insert Content Here, and then click OK. So now anybody can type in this area. Finally, I want to add a footer, so I'm going to scroll down underneath my content, but still within my first container, add another div tag. I want to call the class name footer, and then OK. Oops, I'm going to hit undo. I forgot to add a new style rule. So one more time, I'm going to go to Insert Div Tag, call this Footer. I want a new CSS rule. Then I'll click OK. For my font family, under Type, I want Times New Roman, Times and Serif. For my font size, I want that to be 10 point. And then I'll hit Apply. Next, I'm going to go to Box, and I want the width of the box to be 1000. Then I will hit Apply and OK. And then OK again. All right, at the bottom where we have the footer, I'm going to have you delete that and put your created by and then your name. I want to change the title of my document up here in the title box to Apply to Template. Now you can take the content for class container goes here and backspace that so that the title shows up at the top. We created that header. We want that to move up to the top. Now you can go to File, Save, or you can save using the disk right here. It's always a good idea to view it in Internet Explorer or Chrome when you're done. I'm going to save again. And you can see my web page has my name, a template title, and an area for content. That is your header, your content, and your footer. That is all. So now you can upload that using OneDrive or call me over to check it off.